All right, I don't know what it is with Dmitry Bivol, but his name seems to be in everybody's mouth. Yo, what's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. All right, so now we got Jaimie Munguia saying that if he can't get a fight with if he can't get a fight with Jermall Charlo, nor a fight with Triple G, then he's looking to have a big showdown against Dmitry Bivol. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I feel like that's a bunch of cap. I mean, listen, you and I both know that Golden Boy is not going to allow that to happen. More so, before we get into that, let me go ahead and read the articles for you guys so you can hear what's going on. It says Munguia, according to Three Kings Boxing Worldwide, shout out to them. Munguia, if not Charlo or Golovkin, then I want Bivol in 2023. So it says Jaimie Munguia wants to step up to Dmitry Bivol. The criticism for Jaimie Munguia, 41-0 with 33 knockouts, has been mounting through 2022. The one-time junior middleweight world champion has drawn the ear of several observers for what they deem a lack of quality opposition. Some fans even charge that his promoter, Golden Boy, are actively protecting the 26-year-old Mexican. Something that I believe. I don't necessarily think that it's the fighters that are afraid. I don't think Jaimie Munguia doesn't rub me as the guy that's afraid to step up in competition. I do definitely believe that it's Oscar De La Hoya who is preventing these matchups, and in the same with Tank Davis. I know for a fact Tank Davis ain't scared of none of these dudes. I know he's not afraid of Devin Haney. He's not afraid of Shakur. He's not afraid of. He damn sure ain't afraid of Ryan Garcia. But De La Hoya, like Tevin Farmer. But De La Hoya, not De La Hoya, but I blame Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby. It's like these guys are protected. These guys don't want to put them in a risky fight, and and it's even worse for Jaimie Munguia. Jaimie Munguia, his resume is just like pure trash, man. But however, it says, having recently cited names like WBA super light heavyweight champion Dmitry Bivol, Munguia could be looking to step up his competition in 2023. So it says, basically it says what he's translating, in attendance for the vacant WBC junior welterweight clash between Regis Prograis and Jose Zepeda, which was on last Saturday, Munguia and a member of his camp spoke to reporters ringside about his future. When asked who he would like to fight in 2023, Munguia said the following. He translated from Spanish, says, if not Jermall Charlo, it's Gennady Golovkin. If not Charlo and Golovkin, it's Bivol. So Munguia is ranked highly at middleweight, number one WBCW. He was actually Demetrius Andrade's mandatory, and that's the second time I've seen a mandatory get chased by the champion and not the other way around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. It's mind-boggling to me, to know that, like, Demetrius Andrade was calling out Jaimie Munguia and chasing Jaimie Munguia, not the other way around. Instead, it should have been Jaimie Munguia calling out Demetrius Andrade, because Jaimie Munguia was the mandatory for his WBO belt. Number 3 in the IBF and WBA. So it figures that he name-checked Charlo and Golovkin, both who currently hold world titles at 160. He previously called them out after following the third round stoppage over that Korea dude that nobody knows. The surprise that he mentioned Bivol, the reigning WBA super champ at 175, who we all know just came off of a victory over Zurdo Ramirez, and obviously it was a great year for Bivol, man, coming off of a Canelo victory and a Zurdo Ramirez victory. It's a great year for Bivol. It says, when asked how he would defeat the light heavyweight champion, Munguia said the key is preparation. Yeah, the key is not stepping in the ring with him. I have great respect for Bivol. I think he's a great fighter, but I think that fighting short, hitting the body, and doing training with good strategy is good strategy. What I think is that he has a very good distance. He has very good sense of distance and very good legs. I think he is a complete fighter. A fight between Munguia and Bivol is unlikely to happen anytime soon. Bivol has his eye on a unification showdown with unified light heavyweight champion Artur Beterbiev, who is actually going to fight Anthony Yarde coming up soon. I think it's mandatory. Another option for Bivol is a rematch with current undisputed super middleweight champion, Canelo Alvarez. So it says Munguia's hit list is an acknowledgement of his criticism. It could be a signal of his handlers that he's done fighting guys like Corey and Demetrius Ballard, I hope. To that point, Munguia expressed his desire to fight the elite. We are calm. I enjoy the experience a lot. We are ready for a big fight. Will he get his wish and fight the elites from 160 to 175? That will be one of the stories worth paying attention to as we roll into 2023. Now, boxing doesn't guarantee a lot, but it does guarantee two things, all right? Hard work beats talent, and De La Hoya is not going to put Jaimie Munguia against Dmitry Bivol no time soon, if ever. I don't see that fight ever happen, okay? Listen, this is the same guy that De La Hoya wouldn't allow Demetrius Andrade to fight. So, of course, do I think this is wolf tickets being sold? Absolutely, bro. I mean, come on now, think about it. This dude, you guys talk about Charlo, right? But at least Charlo has been in there with good guys. Maybe not of recent note, but he's been in there with Sergey Derevyanchenko after his performance against Triple G, which many thought that he beat Triple G. He's been in there with Julian J. Rock Williams, Austin Trout. He's been in there with worthy guys, bro. Jaimie Munguia has not been in there with any top names. The biggest name on Jaimie Munguia's resume is Gabe Rosado, who actually in which Jermell Charlo beat in 2014. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jermell Charlo beat Gabe Rosado in 2014, and that's the biggest name on Jaimie Munguia's resume. Okay, I just don't. This is kind of like even. It's just the same way you guys are going in on Jermall Charlo. I definitely would love to see a reaction to this, because this is just ridiculous. Like, I don't see why you didn't want to fight a guy that you were mandatory to face, but you want to fight Dmitry Bivol, who is actually better than Demetrius Andrade, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure in many of others. Demetrius Andrade is Dmitry Bivol is a way more harder, tougher fight than Demetrius Andrade. You didn't even want to fight Demetrius Andrade, so we couldn't get the fight with you and Jermall Charlo because of Golden Boy, because of Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, listen, bro. Look, man, 2023, I do expect to see Jaimie Munguia stepping up in competition. Definitely not against Dmitry Bivol. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Who do you want to see Jaimie Munguia fight next? But what do I know?